and we bring them to you so that they can encourage our young ones to go into the field of engineering, study science, technology, engineering and mathematics, just because we know that so goes the engineer, so goes the society. If Nigeria is going to become a first world country, the engineering is a way to go. My name is Tunde Olaniro, your regular anchor on this program, and like we always do, it's a very interactive one where we don't only get to talk to you, but you get to talk to us, answer our question, and win the prize, courtesy of the sponsor of the program, Prince Engineer Yemisi Shidon, FNSC. And today is not going to be an exception, but it's going to be very interesting as usual. And the question for today is, what is the value of triple points of water? What is the value of triple points of water? If you know the answer, please pick up your phone and call us. And if you can also send your answers to our various social media platforms, Facebook at OGTV, at Instagram at Ogun State Television. And we'll take this very short break. My guest is already here, he's already with us, and I'll take this very short break right now. And after this break, I'll let you know who my guest is and what topic he's going to be discussing with us today. Glad to know that you are still there. The program is Engineering and You, and my guest for today is Engineer Dr. Babalola Rashid, FMSc, and he holds a doctorate and master's degree in engineering in the field of chemical engineering, and he's a lecturer with the Department of Chemical, Petrochemical Engineering, Akwa Ibom State University, Uyo. So he's joining us via Zoom this evening. Engineer Rashid, good evening, sir. Hello, Engineer Rashid. Hello, Engineer Rashid, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Yes, welcome to Engineering and You.
Thank you.
All right, Engineer Rashid will be discussing with us engineering and its misconception. I would like to know what that is all about, and I'm sure you would like to know too. So I will leave the floor to Engineer Babalola Rashid, FNSC, to take us through what this is all about. You can go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, engineering and its misconception.
I think we have some technical issue there. Okay, Engineer, can you hear us, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you can go ahead with your presentation, sir.
Okay. Yes, let me start by defining what engineering is. The American Engineers Council for Professional Development defines engineering as the creative application of scientific principle to design or develop structures, machines, apparatus, or manufacturing processes, or works, utilizing them singly or in combination, to construct or operate the same with full cognizance of their design, to forecast their behavior under specific operating conditions, all this with respect to their intended function, economics of operation, and safety to life and property. What is called an engineer. And engineers borrow from physics and mathematics to find suitable solutions to the problem at hand. There are some misconceptions in definition of engineering and engineers. The artisans erroneously call engineers at times. For example, a plumber that works on a pipe and water are technicians. They are not supposed to be called engineers. They are not engineers. Our electricians that work on our appliances at home are technicians. They are not engineers. These are the misconceptions. The carpenter is not an engineer. An auto mechanic is not an engineer. A train operator is not an engineer. Printing press operator is not an engineer. A PC technician is not an engineer. A building supervisor or handyman on their watches, handsets, and so on as engineers. So these are misconceptions. To be an engineer, there are you must pass before you can qualify to become an engineer, and that is what this lecture today. What does engineers do? Engineers carry out research, advanced field. They develop products from the laboratory stage to market stage. Testing by verifying the integrity, reliability, the quality of products. Carry out design, develops the specification for manufacturing, construction, and etc. And taxes by the to help in research and development. In a systems, engineers work in systems where they integrate components to produce functional products. Develop plants and processes to make products, as well as engage in construction, that is, to build houses and so on and so forth. Also, engineers carry out plant operations, maintenance, technical support, customer support, even in sales, consulting, management, and all that. What types of engineer will you be? There are several divisions of engineering. You could be an aerospace and aeronautic engineer. You can be a chemical engineer, civil and structural engineer, electrical and electronic engineer, energy engineer, mechanical, marine and material engineers, biomedical engineers, even software engineering and computing. You can also be production and manufacturing engineers. Engineers design, create, invent, and innovate. They help shape the future and make a difference in the world we live in. The roots of engineering. There are basic roots, starting from the elementary primary school where we carry out STEM as an of advocacy, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This is to work on the intelligence of these younger ones by ensuring they learn at that stage how to work in collaboration. This is to promote self-directed learning, provide hands-on opportunity to create a real-life connections, to encourage communication among these young ones, require teamwork and collaboration. So at this level, this will be taught and sensitized on what engineers do, so that they could develop interest in studying engineering even before they go to secondary school. Now, at secondary school level, they have to select the subjects that they are required for engineering. For example, if you are someone who wants to study engineering must have credit in physics, chemistry, mathematics, even biology in some cases, especially like chemical engineering and others. So these courses are encouraged at secondary school. For example, on the screen we have some of the STEM programs that we have conducted within secondary school. This one is what we carry out in all the primary schools in the capital city of Akwa State, Uyo. With a colleague of mine, engineer Dr. is a scholar in Imperial College. So you can see all engaging all the primary school. What we are doing here is carrying on STEM, teaching them how to work together at this level, teaching them through life expectation, so that for this level their concept that yes, they actually want to be an engineer. This is what we are still doing here. Now, let's come to secondary school level, when you must have passed the prerequisite subjects at O level and even the JAM, and you get admission to study at either the polytechnic or the university. Why did you use my home, for example?
Engineer Rashid, I'll have to cut you up a little bit. We have a caller, Glory from Mowe. Hello, Glory.
Good evening, sir.
How are you? How is Mowe today?
Very fine, sir.
You want to ask my guest a question, or you want to answer our question?
I want to answer the question.
All right, go ahead. What's the answer?
The answer to the question is 0.01 degree Celsius at a temperature of less than 0.06.
Okay, can you change that degree C to Kelvin? What would be the answer?
What?
Can you change that degree Celsius to Kelvin? What would be the answer?
So the answer is 274.1 Kelvin.
All right, Glory, I'll let you know if you are correct. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, Engineer Rashid, please can go ahead. We had a caller earlier
on. Okay, so the secondary, what I said that was after you must have passed at the O level and the JAM, you have met the JAM requirement, you get admission either to the polytechnic or university. You are able to choose among all the engineering courses that are listed above. So now, for example, from my screen, you can see that the way we teach theory, we also teach practical. Applying what you have taught there in the class and practicalize it so that we bridge. In this regard, our students were taught on how to make paint as well as applying it on their own. You could see or paint, and even those with female and male students. So they are the ones that painted most of the buildings in my university. So again, now the route that I reached
So, Engineer Rashid, I would like to ask you some few things before, because our time is fast running, before we finally round off.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. You mentioned some vocations earlier on, and you said they are not engineers, and that well, the laymen, people around the society call them engineers. Artisans, technicians, and all. What is their space? What is their place in, for example, on an engineering site? What are they not, since they are engineers, don't they have a role to play in such a project?
Yes, they have a role to play. They are part of engineering family. They are called either artisans, technicians, or technologists, depending on what level of knowledge they have acquired in that regard. So, but most often than not, a layman will see someone who is working on his PC and refer to him as an engineer, and that is why this misconception is to be clear at this period. For example, when these students graduate, like I've shown to you, they cannot be called engineers direct. When you graduate from the university, you have to go and work for a period of 4 years before you are qualified to register to be a member of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and also register be a correct register ENG before your name, and that is where you can be called engineer. For someone who learned trade as an artisan, or who went to OND and become a technician, or you is someone who graduated from HND and become a technologist. So such people are family of engineers, but they are not engineers. I hope that is clear.
All right, you can go ahead with your presentation, sir.
Okay. Yes, what I have now is to show the roots of engineering, to root into engineering. Someone who wants to study engineering often go to secondary school to learn what type of engineering he is choosing, either mechanical, electrical, civil, chemical, and so on. Just the way I've listed it earlier on. On graduation, he passes, he gets employed by an engineering firm. After 4 years of practice, he then go ahead to register as an engineer. So, also another route is from the secondary school. You go and do apprentice just to make some money for someone who does not have support before such a student, a candidate, proceed to the university. Upon graduation, he goes to the industry, and then also after 4 years, he got qualified to register as an engineer. I think that is all about my presentation. The picture that you are seeing before this one is one of the pictures of the graduates after they have undergone 5 years in engineering study. I haven't met the requirements to qualify them for graduate. So this was the picture that was taken after their external defense. And that is, I just got this to show you that someone who has undergone all this can not be called an engineer.
All right, thank you so much, Engineer Dr. Awala Rashid. One question before I let you go. Our young students in secondary school and secondary school leavers often complain about the fact that they study physics, chemistry, but they don't tend to see beyond what it is in class, the applicability of these things. How do you think this can be done to stir their interest in engineering?
Yes, that is to bridge the gap between learning and practice. What we do, for a lot of time, I will have shown you the various pictures that we took when I took carry my students to the industries. Whatever they are taught in the class, they will go to the industry to look at those equipment and also the way those equipment are used in the plant, the way the plant operates, and so on and so forth. These are what is done in the university. So the physics, it is the idea of this physics, the idea of this mathematics, the idea of this chemistry that is required to be applied in a true life situation. It is not that they will go and see how physics is being operated in the class. It's the idea of physics, the idea of mathematics.
We have a caller, Sherifat from Lagos. Hello, Sherifat. Good evening. How is Lagos today? All right. Do you want to ask my guest a question, or you want to answer my question? I think Sherifat will have to go for now. Engineer Rashid, the final word as we round off on today's program. Hello, Engineer Rashid.
Okay, what I want to encourage our younger ones, the students that intend to study engineering is to take their physics and their mathematics very seriously, because that is where engineering began. By the time they are able to understand very detail of their physics, and mathematics, so they will have no difficulty as they proceed in their engineering career. So, as a final word, I want to tell Nigerians, because this is more common in our country, we shouldn't call our artisans, our technicians, our technologies, we should not call them engineers. Engineers have prerequisites. It has rules that they have to undergo before you can qualify to become an engineer. They are technicians, they are called artisans, they are called technologists. Thank you. Again, someone who wants to register as an engineer, after he must have spent 4 years outside university. So there are categories of registration.
Engineer Rashid, we have to go now. We have to go. Our time is up. Thank you so much for coming on this edition of Engineering and You. We really appreciate you. At least we're clearing the air on those we seem to be calling engineers that are not really engineers. And thank you so much for the callers. For those that called, Glory from Away, you got our question correctly. The answer is 273 Kelvin. And to claim your prize courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Njayamsi Shillon, call this number 003-086-7071. That is 003-086-7071, and claim your prize courtesy of our sponsor, Prince Njayamsi Shillon. We have to go now. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, for the question for the week, the conversation continues on our various social media platforms. The acceleration of a given instant of time is called what? The acceleration of a given instant of time is called what? If you know the answer, please engage us on our various social media platforms, and you get your gifts from our sponsor, Prince James Shilon FNSC. Thank you so much. Next week is another time to present you another guest talking about another topic to entice you into engineering. Until then, and my name is Tuneleno. Bye-bye.